Hey guys, Spirit of the Law here. I know you're checking out this video because this has happened to you before. You're minding your own business and suddenly 40 Cobra Cars out of nowhere are all up in your grill. Oops, must have left cheats on again. So what can you do to fight back against your enemy's technological superiority? Let's investigate the Cobra Car a bit deeper. To take a quick look under the hood, in terms of their stats, they have 500 HP, 10 pierce attack per shot, 10 of each type of armor, all topped off with 10 range. That's a lot of 10s, which doesn't necessarily lend itself to an immediate exploit. The 10 attack is kind of low, but they have a very high attack rate, so it's actually a lot more damage than it sounds. Don't give up yet though. Technically, the Cobra is classified as a siege unit. Lots of units do have bonuses against siege, though hidden in there is also some extra siege armor. More on that in a minute. Another potential weakness is that they aren't affected by ballistics, meaning you can potentially lure them into wasting a lot of their shots with a fast moving unit, giving you an opening. Another major weakness is that they're susceptible to friendly fire. As you would expect from someone willing to spend over $1 million on a car, they're a bit wasteful, meaning they'll fire at a unit directly in front of themselves instead of retreating, throwing away a lot of HP. One word of caution though is that you have to be careful of which civilization you're up against. Cobra Cars, like any siege unit, benefit from civ bonuses. Celts have extra HP and faster attack rate, Mongols benefit from 50% faster moving siege units, Ethiopians have additional blast radius on each shot, and Teutons have additional melee armor. Now that you know what to watch out for, let's take a closer look at how they perform against a variety of counter units. By counter units, I don't mean halberdiers and skirmishers. You can't beat them with cheap throwaway units. You need to fight fire with fire, so let's start with the Paladin. It turns out they also don't do so well. The Huskarl Pierce armor is also promising, but they don't have the HP or attack to stand much of a chance. A sufficient number of siege onagers can overpower them, but you need 5 direct siege onager shots, so that hardly feels cost effective in the long run. You'd think siege rams with their high pierce armor and bonus against siege would be pretty good, but the Cobra's fast attack rate makes short work of them. Their attack bonus is also negated by some extra siege armor, meaning that the siege classification can't be exploited. Now trebuchets are one idea based on their large attack and pierce armor, maybe as Japanese or Britons that could work, and similarly a sufficient number of bombard cannons can pose a definite threat. Overall though, you're going to be retreating from a lot of these fights, and the way to hold them back is with the obvious, castles. Lots of HP and pierce armor means the Cobra only does 1 damage per shot, and castle arrows are surprisingly effective against them. It takes 7 or more Cobras at once to successfully take down a castle with architecture. Still though, I feel like we're just stalling the Cobra Car's victory, and as we saw, most conventional units really don't stand a chance. Even the damage you're doing can be repaired by villagers, making it all feel like stalling the inevitable. It turns out though, there is a way to turn the tide. Their weakness is that they're convertible. No, not in that way. Well, technically yes, they are convertibles, but what I mean is convertible by monks, assuming you've researched redemption. That'll put them on the run and help you build your own fleet of Cobra Cars, but to end the threat for good, you need to attack the source, their town centers. When the opponent asks the game the legendary question of how to turn this on, the game first checks if they have a town center. Without a town center, you can nip the problem in the bud and stop them before they can make any of their pesky units at all. Problem solved. So that's how you deal with Cobra Cars. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.